welcome back, and down into your nosedive. Well, David, I understand you've got something, well, just slightly peculiar for us today.
That is the word I'm going to look at today, peculiar, which derives from Latin peculium, which means property. Now, two theories attached to this word. What's the link between property and peculiar? The first is, if your own property to your own self, you have your code of behaviour, your strange behaviour, you set yourself apart. But the stronger theory has to do with property and privilege, because those that had property and privilege and money were often deemed eccentric and stand alone. That's why we have pecuniary, relating to money, and peculate, which means embezzle. Now, surly is another one that is also linked to property, and that comes from sir, as in sir-like. And again, those that lived in the mansion on the hill were seen as being aloof and supercilious and often arrogant. So the word surly also links back to the concept of having real estate and property.
So we tend to think of sir as being a mark of respect, speaking respectfully. You wouldn't interpret it that way.
No, in fact, as the extension surly would suggest, in fact it's quite a pejorative term, and at least it was then in the Middle Ages. And so consequently, I think the moral of the story is just because you're rich doesn't mean you need to be rude.
Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores now. Carol is on 6, Kashi is on 18 as we go into our third letter game for the night. And Carol, would you make a selection for us, please?
Could I have a consonant, please, Lily?
You can, thank you, Carol. Starting with an X. Oh dear, not the best start.
Thank you, Lily. Could I have a vowel, please?
You can. O.
Thank you. Another consonant, please.
R.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a consonant, please.
L.
And a vowel, please, Lily.
E.
And a consonant.
P.
And another consonant, please.
G.
And a vowel, please.
And to finish, U.
And 30 seconds from now. How many that time, Carol?
5.
And for you, Kashi?
I've had a 6.
What was your 5, Carol?
Group.
And your 6?
Poxia.
Poxia. One of those sort of disease comparatives.
That's exactly right. And poxy is good, and the comparative form poxia is also good. So well done, Kashi, for a 6. And Carol, if only you'd added 2 more vowels to your group for groupie, which of course is someone who follows around a rock and roll band. That's the 7 that I found lurking.
Very nice, and Kashi, was nice to see that X did get used right from the start. So well done, 6 points to Kashi. So let's keep those letters rolling, and Kashi, would you like to make a choice this time, please?
Thanks, Richard. I'll start with a vowel, please.
Certainly. Starting with an O.
And now a consonant, please.
S.
Another consonant, please.
B.
A vowel, please.
A.
One more vowel, please, Lily.
I.
And a consonant, please.
W.
Another consonant, please.
T.
One more consonant, please.
S.
And I'll finish with a vowel, thanks, Lily.
And lastly, U.
30 seconds from now. How many did you get, Kashi?
I got 5.
5. What about you, Carol?
5, 2.
What was your 5?
Stows.
And yours, Kashi?
Boats.
Boats. Okay. 2 nice 5s there.
Lovely 5s. Just insert an S to boats for boasts, and also sabots. which we were talking about last show, those wooden shoes popular in France.
Yes, the things that are the basis for saboteurs.
That's right. But the word that really excited me is Watusi, which is that dance.
Well, it would, wouldn't it?
It does, particularly with Friday wrapping up. And that comes from the Watusi people of Rwanda. It's the dance, so that's a lovely 6, but both fine for 5.
So 5 each for Carol and Kashi. Let's turn to the numbers now, and Carol, what combination would you like?
Could I have 3 small and 3 large, please, Lily?
3 small and 3 large. Thank you, Carol.
Thanks, Lily.
Starting with the smalls, 5, 8, and another 5, and the 3 large, 100, 75, and 25. And the target to reach is 966, a nice large one.
It is a big one. We've got 30 seconds to get there. So, Carol, how close did you get to that very big number?
Only to 940. Sorry, Richard.
Oh, OK, not close enough to be within scoring distance. Kashi, what about you?
I got 965.
965, very close, just 1 off the target. Tell us how you got there.
Firstly, I multiplied 8 by 100 for 800.
8 by 100 gives you 800.
And then I've added 5 times 25, which is 125 for 925.
5 by 25 is 125. Add that on, gives you 925.
And then I've added 5 times 8, which is 40 for 965. But
I think
I've just seen I made a mistake.
Oh
I think
dear,
you
yes,
used
we've
the
got the
8
8 twice, yes.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Kashi, no score for you. But Lily, could you take us to a precise solution?
Yes, I could. Now 8 plus 5 plus 8 is 13. By the 75 gives you 975. Minus the 5 gives you 970. Now 100 divided by the 25 gives you 4. Take that off, gives you 966.
Ah, great. Very well done, Lily. Unfortunately, no score for either Carol or Kashi on that round, but that means Carol is on 11, Kashi is on 29. A short break coming up, and therefore a word mix for you, and this time, gamey beat. And the clue, a huge mouthful of computer information. See you in a moment.